Hello, I'm Darren Winter and welcome to the first episode of Future Ready Insights, your go-to source for the latest developments in AI and practical advice to enhance your business strategies. This week I start with 5 forward-focused headlines and finish with 4 actionable insights for you to try. So onto the news from the Financial Times. They're reporting that Amazon announced plans this week to invest $100 billion in its AI initiatives this year, with a significant proportion allocated to Amazon Web Services for data infrastructure. So Let's Move positions Amazon alongside other tech giants like Alphabet and Microsoft in the race to dominate the AI industry. So why is this important to know? Well, for organizations investing, this gives them confidence they may be around in a few years' time because technology is moving so fast, and that the platforms are still innovating, and this is also good news for shareholders. The Guardian this week reported that there's a call for tech firms to report data center energy use amid the AI boom. So these two stories segue quite nicely. Experts are urging tech companies to be legally required to report on their data centers' energy and water consumption due to the rapid growth of AI and its environmental impact. The National Engineering Policy Centre emphasises the urgent need for reliable data to create effective policies for reducing resource use. This week, SoftBank and OpenAI forged a significant AI partnership. Masayoshi Son of SoftBank and Sam Altman of OpenAI have formed a significant partnership centered on AI, introducing a $500 billion AI data center project named Stargate, aiming to address OpenAI's increasing computational demands. The investment highlights both leaders' belief in the imminent era of artificial general intelligence, and it's a strategic move into Japan and also into just working with much larger organizations for OpenAI. Our next story is Advanced AI, the next frontier in beauty technology. This article from Forbes explores how generative AI and conversational AI are transforming the beauty sector, influencing product personalization, consumer engagement, and supply chain efficiencies. I've kept the link in because I think it's just really interesting for anybody that's interested in AI just to read about how it's being used. Finally, EU pushes ahead with comprehensive AI regulation. It's our final story, but actually it's probably one of the most important ones. The European Union is advancing with its AI Act, the world's most comprehensive regulatory framework for AI, facing criticism from US tech companies like Meta with concerns about impact on innovation and competition. So this story comes to us from the Financial Times. And it's a really important story because as we're seeing the divide now in terms of how the future for how AI could be regulated in Europe and elsewhere in the world. All of the links to these stories are in the show notes below. On to this week's Actionable Insights. And if you're looking to use AI in business and you've not got started yet, we always recommend that your organization has an AI policy to set clear expectations for employees about what is and what isn't permitted using AI. This is probably one of the first places you should start. And this is important, especially if workers are using their own devices for work. For example, they could be submitting sensitive data such as names or email addresses into large language modules such as ChatGPT. And because it has memory, this information is being used to train the large language model and it is being retained. So it's always important that sensitive information should not be entered into large language models. On to business analysis. And you could leverage AI to automate data analysis, allowing your team to focus on strategic decision making. For example, AI can process large data sets to identify market trends, enabling more informed business strategies. So looking at tools such as Tableau, Power BI, even Excel, especially if you have Copilot, it can easily set a lot of charts up for you without any prior knowledge. Onto data protection, it's really important to establish clear policies for data security and privacy for when utilizing AI tools. So, for example, a financial institution should implement strict protocols to ensure customer data is being handled responsibly and in compliance with regulations. You could begin by conducting an internal audit of your data handling practices and then identifying where sensitive data resides, who has access, and what protections are currently in place. You could then use this information to draft clear data protection policies, implementing encryption, secure access controls, and then implement regular training for staff. So you could consider consulting with data protection experts if you can't do this yourself, or you can use some compliance software to ensure that your protocols meet industry standards and legal requirements. So things like ISO standards is a good example of that. Our final tip is about IT leadership. And this is about fostering a culture of continuous learning with your IT teams. Sounds quite wordy, doesn't it? But this is all just about leading your business in the right way. You can encourage participation in AI-focused training programs, which can help your organization remain competitive. You can do this by introducing monthly learning sessions or lunch and learns, where team members can share insights from AI-related webinars, articles, or training programs. You could even just do that once a week, just in your team's chats. You can encourage attendance at online AI courses. Many are free or low cost. So over time, all of this fosters a more innovative, adaptable IT department that can handle rapid technological changes. If you like this first episode, please stay tuned for more updates and insights in next week's editions of Future Ready Insights. Give us a like and subscribe if you're watching or listening, and click the link below in the show notes to get our weekly newsletter by email. And if this gives you the motivation to upskill, then take a look at our website, ducodigitaltraining.com. Bye for now.